juntos,
함께,
razem, 在一起
Kandia.
ensemble.
Otalu, zusammen.
Together, we are Austin.
Hi, my name is Naima and I'm a refugee from Thailand.
Well, my name is Jenny Ahumada Kimbai, and I'm from Colombia.
Hi, my name is Nathan Bruder, but most people call me Yor. I was originally born in Thailand, but I immigrated to California as my first state in America.
My name is Obala. I'm from Gambela, Ethiopia, and I grew up in Kenya.
Mi nombre es Daniela Hernández. Yo soy de México.
The reason I came to Austin was because of my job. I got my master's degree and I was applying to find a job as Spanish teacher. And I went to this college fair in the cities and I had like 20 applications, maybe 10, maybe less. And I applied to different places, and one of those places was Austin, Minnesota, but I didn't even know. I know it was in Minnesota, but I didn't know like specifically where it was and how big it was.
Hace 4 años viví en California. Y como todo es muy caro allá y la vida es muy rápida, decidimos movernos a otro lugar. So alguien nos dijo sobre Austin. So decidimos venirnos porque escuchamos muchas cosas buenas, como que es un poco más barato, hay más trabajo, más oportunidades.
Actually, my dad was the one who brought us to Austin. Like, he couldn't find work in Iowa, so he found a decent job here called Quality Pork Professor. And it wasn't that good of a job, but it helped raise our family.
Growing up, it's just poverty, you know. But whenever one would get fired, they will always move to a different state. And we'll have to come along sooner or later.
So many things brought me to Austin. First, Riverland. Second, my mom. I moved to Austin here to help my mom. And when I graduated from high school in South Dakota, there's no better city to choose because I have relatives everywhere across Minnesota. But I have heard a good story about Austin, Minnesota, and then we have Riverland College here, small town, and that's what I'm looking for because I'm not a city person. And that's why I moved to Austin to help my mom and also attend Riverland Community College.
I'm a refugee from Thailand. All my siblings were from Thailand, but my parents were from Burma. At that time it was called Burma, but now it's called Myanmar because they changed it because of a war. And they were forced to leave their homeland because of ethnic problem and political reason. They were not allowed to live in their homeland because they were Kirini, and all those people that were forced to leave their homeland.
I think my background story is like any other Asian kid in Austin, Minnesota, coming from like Thailand, traveling across America until we ended up here.
I grew up in a small town in Gambela. Before that, I flee my country, Gambela, Ethiopia, because of genocide that happened in my country. We seek a refuge in Kenya. So I live in a refugee camp for almost 11 years. And coming to America is always the dream. Never thought we will have that opportunity. But God opened the way to move to America to get a better life and a better education. When I moved to America here, I used that opportunity to get education. And the first thing what I did, I attended high school. And secondly, when I graduate, I come to Austin here. I'm someone who is more involved in the community. I serve on a Human Rights Commission in Austin. I'm a student leader. I was a student senate president at Riverland Community College. I am the one who started the food pantry at Riverland Community College to make sure no student go hungry. And I'm currently the president for Leadermen, which college student connecting for change. I represent the entire community and technical college in Minnesota, which my work is to visit the entire community college, and I also travel outside the state and attend some amazing leadership opportunity. That's my background because I'm someone who is involved. Mainly it's like I want to get connect to people, I want to work hard, and also making sure every student have a voice, either here in Austin and also at the state capitol and also in Washington, D.C. That's my mainly work to advocate for the student.
Yo nací y crecí en México. Soy la hermana más grande de 3 hermanos. Nos movimos a Estados Unidos hace 4 años. Viví en California un tiempo y después nos movimos aquí. El año pasado me gradué de Austin High. So, ahorita estoy haciendo.
Back in Colombia, I got my undergrad degree. I studied Spanish and foreign languages. So I taught there for 2 years, and as any foreign language teacher, I knew that I needed to go abroad and just keep working on my language skills. So that's the reason I decided to come to Minnesota State University, Mankato. And the plan was to study there for a couple of years and then go back to Colombia. It was never to stay. But then I found my job here and I loved it. It's a great community, small school, in a great environment. Really nice administrators and co-workers.
My parents fled to Thailand, but we weren't allowed to live in a city since we didn't have any permanent resident. The king back then allowed us to live in a refugee camp. My parents applied for the refugee to move to the United States. When I first got to Texas, we didn't know there was electricity or running water. Like they taught us how to turn on the electricity, which was kind of cool. And like we found like other American food that we didn't know was like available. But at first we didn't like it because it was all like fat food, and we were usually into like vegetable and stuff. But now I'm into the fast food, but my mom still cooks vegetable every day.
What I hope for the future of Austin is that I hope that crime rates would go down, because personally being a part of the foster system myself, I believe that a child should be able to come home knowing that his home is, or her home is safe.
Well, there are so many great things happening right now in Austin. I see a lot of people in the community involved to make Austin a better place for everyone. And I love that. I just hope that it keeps being like that, and I hope people keep being tolerant and respectful and embracing diversity and just helping everyone that is new to Austin, as well as keep doing all the great things that are happening right now.
I wish that there were more diversity, especially in a school like the National Honor Society. I don't see many of my refugee people, and I hope that I inspire them to become better and do better in academic.
Yo creo que un Austin más fuerte. Ahorita se está dando que hay muchos proyectos para ayudar a la comunidad. Entonces en un futuro yo pienso que veremos resultados muy buenos. Probablemente podamos tener una mejor economía, mejor educación. Probablemente en el futuro yo creo que va a haber más diversidad.
My hope for the future for Austin is that when I'm done with my presidency at Leaderman, I want to come back to Austin and get involved in the local, local community. Who knows, maybe run for city council one day, and to make sure I give back to the community, because without Austin, I could not be where I am today, because Austin is so diverse, and I want to make sure everyone come out and get involved in the community and help the community to be a better place for everyone.